Hey there! Let's analyze the relationship of zeros and factors. In this graph of a parabola, you can see that it has two zeros, one at -3 and the other at 2. So, by looking at these zeros, you wouldn't know how to graph the parabola's equation. In order to make an equation, you have to know how to convert the zeros into a factor. So if our zeros were -3 and 2, we have to find out the factors, right? Well, there's actually a theorem that actually analyzes the relationship and says that the factor is pretty much the zero x minus the zero. Let's call the zero c. And c will be any integer that is real, any rational value. So c is pretty much the zero. This is a zero, which is c and c. So if we wanted to find the factors, we'd take the zeros, put them in here. Our first factor would be x plus 3 and x minus 2. Now vice versa, if you had the factors and you wanted to convert it into a zero, you'd set the factor into 0. So x plus 3 would be equal to 0, and if you do -3 on both sides, you get x equals -3, and the other one would be x equals 2. That's the basic relationship, but after finding this, we later get to unreal or imaginary zeros, and that's for another concept, but the basics of zeros and factors are that they're reciprocated, that if you can find the zero, you can definitely find the factor. If x plus 3 is the factor, then the zero must be -3. Thanks for watching this video. This is Relationship of Zeros and Factors provided to you by SATFreePractice.com.